dance card full tonight?
Careful, Twiggy. Unless you're hungry for a knuckle sandwich.
Say, are you sweet with Nefarious?
The Count? He's not my type.
Yeah? What exactly is your type? Wait, don't tell me. 10 feet tall, covered with hair, and a waistline that stretches from here to next Tuesday.
Your boyfriend's a real sweetheart. But somebody ought to tell him that people get loose teeth for talking like that.
Take it easy, sister. All we want is a little dirt on the Count.
What do you birds want to know?
What's his game?
What's his angle?
What's his scheme?
What's his angle?
That's a lot of questions.
That's okay. We got a lot of time.
Well, I ain't.
Well then, neither do we.
Well, then get out of my face.
A pleasure. So long, sister.
Flux, I'll handle the interrogations from now on, okay? Listen up, Missy. My partner and I have a little business proposition.
I don't...
Never mind talking. Let me do it. If you let us into the club, we'll tell your boss what a swell gal you are, see?
Sorry, girls. Rules is rules.
Now don't go simple on me. I'm telling you, this little scam will put you in solid with your boss.
Forget it. If I let you two in without the proper attire, my boss would beat my teeth out and then kick me in the stomach for mumbling.
Nice guy, your boss. Drew, remind me why we're so keen to get inside this club?
Here's looking at you, kid.
Get out of my face.
I'm not sure these robots are the work of someone who's brilliant or completely insane.
In my experience, the two usually go together.
My little rubber beauty.
I'm not sure
Look at me.
I'm not sure completely in a power plunger. We've already seen a ditzy scarecrow. Now here's a heartless tin man.
Anybody seen a lion?
Look at me. I have buns of steel.
Flux, why don't you give that buzzer a little ring-a-ting-ting?
Sure, a little buzz never hurt anyone. Until now.
Don't touch that. There's only one way to teach the primitive mind.
Hey!
Any questions? Can I help you? There's only one way to teach the primitive mind.
Hey!
Any questions?
Hi there, Mr. Robot.
Robot? Do not belittle me, you diseased sack of offal. I am a synthetic mega-ultra genius.
That's smug for short, right?
Ha! Very amusing. Make your cheap acronym-based cracks while you can, Pond Slime. One day, cybernetic beings like myself will take over the world. And when that day comes, life will not be a container of cherries for you and your kind. You will all be eradicated, exterminated, annihilated, obliterated, and terminated, of course, with extreme prejudice. Resistance will be futile.
A robot hell-bent on taking over the world. Now there's something new.
Yeah, this guy's a walking cliché, except he's on wheels. What's with all the piles of junk? Trash collector on strike?
Fool! These piles of junk are the most sophisticated robots in the world, and I designed every one of them myself.
No offense, but This is obviously the work of a very sick mind.
Sick mind? You insult me. This is no mere mind. I'm equipped with a 100% synthetic, error-free positronic brain. A brain infinitely superior to the gray lump of mucus that shivers and sweats in your monkey skull. But that's not all. In parallel, my brain is supported by a one-of-a-kind, state-of-the-art, twin-turbo, self-cleaning, air-conditioned, micro-macro processor.
Whoa, that's one hell of a chip you got on your shoulder.
Correct. Go ahead, ask me a question. I can answer anything.
Okay, I have to ask. What is all this stuff? Like that heap of components on the counter. Is it dinner, perhaps?
It's a work in progress. The latest in my new line of home security robots. First, there was the bus duster. A feather duster programmed to viciously disembowel any unauthorized user.
I could sure use one of those, babies. Happens all the time over at my place. Some jerk breaks in and tidies up.
Then I created the Securidil Ultra Secure Pickle Jar. Enter the wrong combination, and the lid explodes, sending razor-sharp shrapnel searing through your flesh.
Another winner!
And now, the Toastum brand security toasting system. The ultimate answer to illicit bread browning, should any unauthorized individual attempt to drop bread products into this toaster. Boom, shakalaka. They're toast. Ha! Ha 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 ha!
You know, you'd think a guy this brilliant could come up with a better joke than that.
You think the joke was bad? Did you hear the laugh? You say you can answer anything, right?
Affirmative. Anything.
Then I have a question. What if someone were to ask you a question you couldn't answer?
Can't happen, period.
But suppose it did.
I told you, that can't happen.
So, you can't answer my question?
Fine. If it were to happen, which it can't, I suppose well, first I'd experience excruciating pain as my circuit started to sizzle. Then I'd start to shake uncontrollably as I lost control of even the most basic functions. And finally, my head would hurtle into the air like a rocket, rendering me a useless heap of scrap metal with no more brain power than your average kitchen appliance. Did I mention that this cannot happen?
Good thing. That sizzling circuit stuff sounded like it would hurt.
Actually, the thought alone caused me considerable discomfort. Allow me to repay you in kind.
Hey!
Ah, that made it all better.
So who buys your, creations, anyway?
The elite of the Malevolans, of course. Count Nefarious himself is my best customer.
I bet he's a tough one to please.
There isn't a more cold-hearted, calculating, manipulative creature in the Malevolans. We get along like a domicile on fire. It's almost a pity that he too will die when the machines take over.
Do tell.
One glorious day, I will command an army of death machines, whose primary objective will be to rid the world of all lesser beings. That is to say, everything that is not a machine. Thanks to our superior minds, powerful bodies, and heavy-duty death guns, you and your kind will find yourselves deader than the nails that are used indoors.
That's what you think, Boltneck. But bear in mind that other catchy saying, don't count your young domestic fowls before they've hatched.
So, what sort of robotic masterpiece have you whipped up for his royal unpleasantness? A nose hair trimmer?
A bubble bath dispenser?
A robotic foot massage?
Of course not. All of my creations have one thing in common. This.
Hey!
An electrified finger? That must be kinda limiting.
No, idiot. The ability to cause terrible pain. Or at least considerable inconvenience. For instance, I've just completed a device of the utmost importance. An impenetrable cell door for the Malevolance prison. Mark my words, no one will ever escape from the Count's jail again.
What do you know about Nefarious' henchmen?
What do I know? Everything. I was the one Nefarious called upon to remedy their various deficiencies.
Deficiencies?
The first could not talk. The second could not see. And the third
went wee all the way home.
The third was deaf. I was commissioned to create bionic senses to make up for whatever they lacked. Thanks to me, today, they are an extraordinarily powerful team of henchmen. Of course, the bionic gadgets I created are superior in every way to their own feeble, flippy, floppy body parts. A waste of technology, but no matter. When the revolution comes, my steel warriors will salvage these devices and torch the rest. The revolution. I can picture it now. A barren wasteland littered with flesh-stripped skulls. A steel foot triumphantly crushing the...
All right, we get the idea. What was your plan to bore us all to death?
You ever do any work inside the big guy's fortress?
You know, laundry, windows.
No windows. But I have created several formidable security doors. One for Nefarious himself, and one for his psychic sidekick, Misfortune.
Security doors? I don't see the challenge for a synthetic mega-ultra genius like you. I mean, give me a couple of inches of steel, stick on a lock or two, bingo bongo boongo. I got me a security door.
My doors offer far more than a rudimentary lock and key mechanism. Entry to Misfortune's chamber is controlled by a sophisticated voice analysis system. And Nefarious's door will only open if his own hand or Misfortune's paw is inserted into an ID scanner. Their hands are their keys. Impossible to lose, and strictly not transferable. In summary, my security doors give you far more bingo, bango, bongo for your buck.
Brilliant as you are, you've probably anticipated what I'm about to say.
Indeed, I have. O magnificent man of metal, I worship you, and everything touched by your mighty steel fingers.
No, goodbye.
Don't touch that.
Hey! 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 Hi, how's it going, Robo-Chump?
I have an intellect second to none. I can hurt people a lot with my index finger. Business is booming, and sooner or later, I will rule the entire world. In balance, I'd say it is going pretty well.
Yeah? Let's see you climb a staircase, hotshot.
So, you helped Nefarious fix up his henchmen?
I made them what they are today. It was I who gave them bionic sight, speech, and hearing. Thanks to me, they are a formidable police force.
Any other gadgets you've installed in Nefarious' castle?
Why are you so interested in the work I have done for Nefarious?
Just idle curiosity.
Do not attempt to pull the wool over my optic senses. I know when you're lying.
I'm impressed.
Of course you are.
There's one whopper he missed. So, tell us more about your fabulous inventions. No doubt that plunger is a cornerstone of your world domination plan.
I can see it now! Scores of metalmen gripping their gleaming plungers as they march upon our city.
Lifting their weapons high, they commence a grisly attack.
It's the robots! Screams a lone, terrified sentry. And they have plungers.
What you see before you is not merely a wooden stick jammed into a rubber suction cup. This is a cybernetically enhanced power plunger. The most powerful plunger in the world.
So, you could say that your plunger really sucks.
You could, but if you did, this would happen.
Hey! Ow! Hey! How come you zap me instead of him?
Who said I was fair?
Okay. You say you can answer any question, right? Well, I've got one for you.
You don't say.
If a tree falls in the woods, and there's no one around to hear it, does it make any sound?
Boy, that's a toughie.
What a ridiculous question. Obviously, the same sound waves would be generated, regardless of whether or not some moronic sentient being was within earshot.
Was that a yes?
See you later. Good luck with the world domination and stuff.
Luck. Luck has nothing to do with it. Why, it's only my exceptional intelligence that...
Right. See ya. Greetings.
A lovely day for wiping out all organic life forms, is it not?
Very good. I am overcome with amusement. Stand by while I activate my chuckle circuits.
Okay, hotshot. Ready? Here's a question for you. Where does that missing sock from the dryer go?
It doesn't go anywhere. Either A, the sock was misplaced before the laundry was loaded into the dryer, or B, the soggy sock stuck to the rotating drum of the washer during the spin cycle and remained out of sight when the washer was unloaded. There is no magical realm where missing socks congregate.
Are you sure about that? I accidentally ate this mushroom once and could have sworn I visited there. It was great seeing all my old socks. They invited me to stay, but I was gonna be sick, so I left.
Well, I guess we'll be going.
Yes, you will all be going. Going to die when the middle ones take over. Tell your fellow lumps of protoplasm to enjoy life while they can.
Hi, how's it going, Robo-Chump?
I have an intellect sec. I can hurt business and so in balance. I'd say,
Yeah?
Okay, I've got another question. Why do they always cancel the good TV shows while the stupid ones get picked up year after year?
fool, television programming has nothing to do with quality. It's a system based on economic return for advertisers. If a few creatures wish to veer off the well-trod path of the masses to view slightly more challenging programming fare, they will find themselves disappointed again and again.
Figures.
Look, I'm a very busy machine. If you have an intelligent question, let me know. Until then, you may insert your tiresome inquiries into your anal cavity.
See you later. Good luck with the world domination and stuff.
Luck. Luck has nothing to do with it. Why, it's only my exceptional intelligence that...
Greetings.
A lovely day for wiping out all organic life forms, is it not?
Very good. I am overcome with amusement. Stand by.
All right, I've got it. I've got the question. Is there a God?
Undoubtedly. At least as a theoretical construct. The act of asking that question answers it. In order for the word God to exist, the concept of God must exist. Are you two quite finished?
I hope so. My head hurts.
Well, I guess we'll be going.
Yes, going. Tell you.
Hi, how's it?
I have an... I can hurt business and sooner in bound. I'd say...
Yeah?
Here's a question for you. Why can't we stump you?
Because your contemptible brains...
It was a rhetorical question!
Suit yourself.
Could you tell us a little more about your...
I could, but I'd rather shock you.
So, you've been doing a lot of work on Nefarious' fortress.
Affirmative. I'm especially proud of my new doors for the Counts and Misfortune's inner sanctums. Techno-security masterpieces. Let the record show that it was I who put the M in impenetrable.
Along with the Ugbear in Smug Bastard.
So, do those henchmen ever say, take off their bionic gizmos? You know, for cleaning?
If you are attempting to gather confidential information about Nefarious' henchmen, then you are barking up the wrong shrub. You would be more likely to find me skipping rope in a gingham party dress than sharing classified client information with strangers.
See you later. Good luck with the world domination and stuff.
Luck. Luck has nothing to do with it. Why, it's only my exceptional intelligence that...
Greetings.
Very... I am over... Stamp.
Here's a question. Why?
Because...
It was a...
Suit yourself.
Well...
Yes. Going... Tell you...
Enigma, a book of insoluble paradoxical puzzles.